Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back, dear children, in your online mathematics class. Today I am going to start the new chapter of your annual syllabus, that is chapter 7, ratio and proportion. I hope you all are studying regularly. Children, it is very important for you all be regular to your studies and practice math for 2 hours every day. Okay, so your first chapter from your annual syllabus is ratio and proportion. You are familiar with this term ratio. You have studied this chapter in your previous class. So let's recall it. Suppose if I say that this is a fraction 2 by 5, and if I say that write this fraction in a form of ratio, so how you will write this in a form of ratio? It will be written like 2:5. This is ratio, right? So ratio is the way of comparing the quantities of two things. Okay, if I say that A and B are the two numbers of the same kind, right? Of the same kind in the same unit. And if I write these numbers in a form of a fraction, so we can easily write this in a form of ratio also, like A is to B. How we read this? A is to B. This is this sign. This sign is what? This is the sign of a ratio, and it is read as A is to B. 2 is to 5. 4 is to 6. Right? So ratio is the comparison of two or more quantities of the same kind using division. Okay? And this A, or you can say this is the first term and this is the second term. If this is the ratio, then this is the first term, this is the second term. This is known as antecedent and this is known as consequent. Okay, this is exercise 7a, question number 1. Express each of the following ratios in simplest form. So here we convert this ratio into fraction, that is 18 by 24, and then we convert this into simplest form. 2 1 times, 2 2 times, 2 9 times, 3 3 times and 3 4 times, that is 3 by 4, or you can write it like 3:4. Similarly, we have this 2.07 divided by 1.80. Now we remove the decimal first. Now 207 divided by 180. 9 2 times, 9 2 times and 3 times. So here we get 23 divided by 20, which is equals to 23:20. Now here in this question, 3 fractions are given. So how we do this? First we write it. We change this into improper fraction. 4 ones are 4 plus 3. 7 by 4 is 2. 3 2 are 6, 7, 8. 8 by 3 is 2. 11 by 6. Now we have to change this into simplest form. So in this case, what we do, we first find out the LCM of the denominators. That means 4, 3 and 6. So here we get the LCM. LCM is equals to 12. Now what we do, we multiply this LCM by this fraction and this fraction. 7 by 4 multiplied by 12 is 2. 8 by 3 multiplied by 12. 11 by 6 multiplied by 12. 4 1 times, 4 3 times. Here we get 21. 3 1 times, 3 4 times. Here we get 32. 6 1 times, 6 2 times. here we get 22. So this is the simplest form. This next question, 6 months and 1 whole number 1 upon 3 years. Remember children, ratio is the comparison of the same kind, right? It means, or you can say same unit. Here the unit is month, here is years. So first we convert this into months and then we can change this into simplest form. So one year is equals to how many months? 12 months. So 1 whole number 1 upon 3 years, or you can say 4 by 3 years is equals to how many months? 4 by 3 into 12 months. So 3 4s are, it means 16 months. So here we get 6 months is to 16 months. Now we change this into simplest form. So here we get 3 by 8 or 3 is to 8. Now look at this question. Question number 4. Koyal saves rupees 65 out of every rupees 250 she earns. Write the ratio of, first we have to find the amount of money earned to the amount of money saved, and then we find out the ratio of the amount of money saved to the amount of money spent. So first we write the money. Let's do the first one. We have to find the amount of money earned, right? So money earned by Koyal is equals to rupees 250, and the money saved by Koyal is equals to rupees 65, right? In a ratio, it is very important to see the pattern, in which pattern it is given. Here it is given, you have to see the order. What is the order here? Here is the order is money earned to the money saved, right? So we'll find out the ratio of the money earned to the money saved, isn't it? So money earned is 250 and money saved is 65. 250 divided by 65, you will get 50 is to 13. Now see the second part. What is the order given in the second part? The order is the amount of money saved to the money spent. We don't know how much money she spent, right? So first we find the money spent by Koyal is what? This is the amount, we subtract this by this. So we get here 185. Now we find the ratio. Money saved. Money saved to the money spent. Okay. So money saved is this rupees 65 and money spent is 185. It means 65 divided by 185, you will get the ratio 13 is to 37. When you simplify this, you will get the fraction. When you convert that fraction in the form of a ratio, you will get 13 is to 37. Question number 8. If x is to y is equals to 7 is to 9 and y is to z is equals to 15 is to 7, find x is to z. Now see what is given. X by y is equals to 7 by 9. This is given. Y by z is equals to 15 by 7. This is given. And we have to find out the ratio between x and z. So x is to z means what? See, x is to z means x by z, right? So x is by z means this. See here, y cancel out, you will get what? X by z. So x by z can be written as like this. So here x by y, the value of x by y is 7 by 9 multiplied by y by z. The value of y by z is 15 by 7. 3 times, 3 5 times, this 7 cancel out. Here we get x by z is equals to 5 by 3, or you can say x is to z is equals to 5 is to 3. Question number 10. Divide rupees 2060 between 3 people x, y and z such that x gets 3/5 of what y gets, and the ratio of the share of y to z is 6 is to 11. See what is given, that x gets what? X gets 3 by 5 of y. This is given in the question, right? It means when we transfer this y this side, we get x by y is equals to 3 by 5. And what is given? The ratio of y to z is given. That means y by z is equals to 6 by 11. And we have to find out the share of all these 3 people. So first we find out the ratio x is to y is to z. So to find the ratio, what we do, we find out the LCM of the values of y. Okay. So the LCM of, it means we are going to find out the LCM of 5 and 6. So here we get the LCM 30. Okay. Now what we do? We make the value of y equals to 30. So x by y is equals to 3 by 5 multiplied by 6. To make the value of y is equals to 30, we multiply this value by 6. Since we are multiplying in the denominator, we multiply it in numerator also. So here we get 18 and here we get 30. Now we take this one, y by z is equals to 6 by 11. Here we have to make the value of y as 30. So we multiply the numerator by 5 and the denominator by 5. So here we get 30 divided by 15. Now you can observe here that the value of y here are 30 and 30. So we can easily write down the ratio x is to y is to z. What is x here? 18. And y is same, that is 30. And z is 55. So here we get the ratio. Now we have to find out the shares. X shares, y share and z share. So first what we do here, we add the ratios. Sum of the ratio is equals to 18 plus 30 plus 55. Here we get 103. Okay. Now to find out the x share, see very carefully here. What I am going to do, I'll take the ratio. This is the ratio of x, right? So I am going to write it in the numerator, and in the denominator what I write this sum 103, and the total money, that is 2060. We multiply this fraction by the total money to get the x share. So here we get 360. So this is the x share. Now we find the y's share. The ratio of y is 30 and the total sum of the ratio is 103, and again we multiply it by the total money. So here we get 20 and here we get 600. So this is the y's share. Now z share is equals to, the ratio of z is 55 and the sum of the ratios is 103 multiplied by 2060 Again here we get rupees 1100. So this is the Z share. Question number 11. The ratio of the length to the breadth of a rectangle is 7:4. If the perimeter of the rectangle is 220 meter, find the length of the rectangle. So in this case, what we do, let the length and breadth of a rectangle be, ratios are given 7:4, so we take it as 7x and 4x respectively. What is given? Perimeter of the rectangle is given, so we apply the formula perimeter of rectangle. Perimeter of rectangle is 2 bracket L plus B. Perimeter is given 220, 2, and length we have taken 7x and breadth is 4x. Now 220 divided by 2, here we get 7x plus 4x. Here we get 110 is equals to what? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11x. So here we get the value of x 10. Okay. Now we have to find out the length of the rectangle. So length of the rectangle is equals to 7x. It means 7 multiplied by x, and the value of x is 10. It means 70 meters. Question number 15. Ravi lost his weight in the ratio 5:3. His original weight was 80 kg. What is his new weight? So what is given? Original weight is given. Original weight is equals to 80 kg. And the ratio is given. His original weight was 80 and Ravi lost his weight in the ratio. It means decrease in weight is in the ratio is equals to 5:3. So the new weight is equals to, we reciprocate this. This 5:3 means 5/3, right? So to find out the new weight, we reciprocate this fraction. We write it as 3/5 and we multiply it by the original weight 80. So here we get 48 kg. This is the new weight.